Sunday evening, reacting to music on camera. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Sunday stream. For the first time ever, I have a fan pointed at me, a silent fan. I hope that the microphone is not picking up, because that would be awkward if I just flexed about it and I'm like, oh, my silent fan, and it's just like the whole time I'm talking and you can't hear anything. No. I am a sweaty boy. I'm a guy that for some reason under studio lighting sweats nonstop. So a fan in front of me for streams and while I'm filming videos, I'll take it as a win. I hope you guys have had some wins this week as well. I hope you're doing well. And if not, then I hope this makes it better, because we're about to listen to music that you guys send my way. If you've never been to one of these streams before, well, first of all, I do take one free request every hour or so from the chat. And most of the requests are coming in via Streamlabs, which is linked in the description or the pinned comment. You can send in a link to a YouTube video, which I react to on stream. In the chat, we give thumbs up, meh, or thumbs down. That's how we do it around here. Most of y'all know how it works, but it's good to see some new faces in the chat as well. And shout out, as always, to the mods and a lot of the regular peeps that I see coming to chill as well. Everybody from Nunez, Stephen Pauls, Ascension, Jason Stuber, good to see all of you guys. Kyle, Robert, appreciate you turning out for the stream. Tyler, good to see you too. Let's see what we've got in the queue to start us off tonight. I know that there's some MGK in there. We're all just going to have to grit our teeth and smile through the pain. But let's not start off on that note, okay? Let's not start off on that note. We're going to start off with Jason's request for Lucy Pearl, Don't Mess With My Man. I'm in one of those moods right now where I'm just like in between deep dives. I've kind of been slowly chipping away at my Death Cab for Cutie ranking that I've been putting off for whatever reason, but I'm finally getting closer to like having solidified list there and getting that video finished. But I'm looking for my next new obsession. So if you've got something that you think that I would like or hate, send it my way. All right, so we're going back to 99, 2000. Lucy Pearl is mainly comprised of Raphael Sadiq, Tone, and Dawn Robinson. As far as I know, they only had one album, but it's a great one if you like R&B from that era. All right. Already fucking with this vibey bass. Fits the mood of the day. I'll tell you what I've done today so far. I woke up late, but then I went to the gym, watched the Red Sox game, woo! And then Hannah and I sat out by the pool. No one else was there, just us for like an hour and a half, and we listened to the Temples album, Under the Sun. It was glorious. The new one, I should say. That's a good question, Steven. I actually have not seen the Mario movie. What did everyone else think? Need my dancing shoes on. I love how much the bass just slow, steady, groovy as hell, really elevates those vocals. Let me know, guys, if you're having trouble with Streamlabs. I know some people have. And right as I say that, thank you, Simon Talks Music, for sending one in. And Rick Taylor and Pete Wentz Burner, who sent the MGK. We'll see. Hey, what's up, Rye Play? It's going pretty good. I hope you're doing well. Hey, thank you, Generation X-Ray. Thank you. Thank you, Noise is the Sound. Thanks, guys. Jagger, I do play a little bit of piano, keyboard, but not... My gift was never for... I have no innate sense of rhythm. That is the main reason why. And the fact that I think during my formative years, talking about me playing instruments, the fact that during my formative years, all that I was really allowed to learn was the piano. Like, my dad would not let me get a guitar, and I really wanted an electric guitar so bad. Actually, yeah, if you remember, some of you might have seen this, the Pepsi video I put out about like the bottle caps last fall that had my parents in it. You can hear my mom say in that video, like, oh, you wanted an electric guitar for so long, and it just didn't happen. And unfortunately, as an adult, it hasn't happened. I would love to take it up as a hobby. I briefly did in the mid-2010s, but I just, honestly, at the time, I bought a guitar, and I couldn't really afford that. I should not have made it, and I instantly regretted the purchase in terms of, like, I'm barely keeping my head above water here. So, unfortunately, I had to take the guitar back. It was a very sad time. RIP, but maybe someday again. I know that's a long-winded answer to that question, but yeah. Don't mess with That's right, Trains, indeed. I could have had it so much better if my dad had let me actually get a guitar. Thank you, Moral, for sending one in. Mercy Catalog, I'm feeling good. I hope you're doing well, man. I think we're starting off with a thumbs up tonight. I really enjoyed that. I thought that the vocals were super solid throughout, just kind of effervescent, floating on that bass vibe. Definitely down. I don't know if I'm going to be able to say the same for this next one, because we've got MGK up next. My goodness. 9 Lives. I don't know if this is new, if he dropped another single. Oh, wait. My bad. I've just forgotten it. It's from his pop punk era. Never mind. I thought that 9 Lives sounded familiar. So Pete Wentz Burner sent this in. I wonder whose burner account this actually is. They said, hands down, the best MGK song of his pop punk era. Hope you enjoy. All right.
Blow some smoke up to the gods.
You can't tell me that this is his best song from the era, and that's how he starts the song. Blow some smoke up to the gods.
Hey, we're doing this all summer.
Oh no, please. Not all summer, man.
Got 9 left, spent mine fucked up, running down sunset. All this anxiety, my stomach got upset. Hey.
I'm just remembering. Reminiscing, as Little River Band would say.
We're not done yet. This cross, so God can find me if my soul gets lost. I look behind me and the past still haunts. I'm running, but my legs won't move or walk. I'm stuck analyzing things people are finding that I've done wrong, but I cannot erase them like chalk. I'm hustling, Rick Ross, no days off. Got everything I wanted, but I'm still pissed off. Hey,
Mr. Brown, you and your lighter shoes over there. Just hold them up. I think easily Forget Me Too. I gotta agree with Tom on that. I think Forget Me Too is his best pop punk song. Me when I try to mix drum and bass with rap. Yeah, James, I gotta say Forget Me Too with Halsey. I actually genuinely enjoy that song, but that's like, honestly, like, no bullshit. That's probably the only one that I ever listen to or seek out.
The life feels easier.
Maybe was tolerable on Mainstream Sellout, yeah. Yeah, I gotta get that drum and bass groove in. Smoking blunts on the face mask, oh yeah.
Buttery stickers, I'll say what the fuck I want. Parental figures all went missing, I'll be who the fuck I want. I'm a 90s baby, but I always been 100. I'm the king of controversy, but deep down I'm just a lover singing. Happiness is an illusion.
Guys, do me a favor for my MGK adjacent sanity over here. Hit the like button on the stream if you haven't already. Hey, thank you, Ooga Booga. Glad Streamlabs is cooperating for you. This is definitely more palatable than a lot of the stuff. Like, it's more like background noise to me, but not awful. It's just, I don't know. I'll let the solo ride before I say anything else. Kind of a weak, watery solo, I feel like. It's mixed too low. Like, for that being a guitar solo, I felt like that should have been a lot higher in the mix. Hey, thank you, Cable B, for sending one in. I think with MGK, he's kind of his own worst enemy, like, intentionally. Like, it works for his fans, and he knows his fans. But, like, just the try-hard shit, like, there's just moments of cringe that flare and rear their heads. Like, just opening the song.
Smoke up to the gods.
Like that, you know? Like, yeah, let's blow that smoke
We're
up.
doing this all summer.
And then, like, he's talking about his
All right,
stomach's
there's
upset.
9 lives, so I guess I got 9 left. Spent mine fucked up, running down Sunset. All this anxiety, my stomach got upset.
Like, all right, man. Like,
We're not done yet.
but we're not done yet.
Spent mine fucked up, running down Sunset.
It's a meh.
All this anxiety, my stomach got upset.
I'm not just gonna automatically thumbs down because it's MGK. I know I got bias, but
Yeah.
this is objectively, I gotta compare it and rank it like on a scale of his songs that exist, and this one is definitely in the meh category. No, his vocals never sound good because he can't sing. If you can't sing, your vocals are never going to sound good, unfortunately. That's the biggest thing. And I think for songs like Forget Me Too and Maybe, they work a little bit better because there's guests to kind of take your ears off of his voice for a minute, put you in some different shoes, and then boom, maybe the hit works because of that. I don't know. But Forget Me Too, definitely, I think, his biggest banger. All right, after this next one, we're going to do a free request from the chat. But first, let's see what Rick Taylor has sent in with Dear Mr. Fantasy. But for everyone else, if you want to leave the name of the artist and the song, I will pick at random from the chat after this. Rick said, been having a 70s Sunday. Hell yeah. 70s on Sunday. And I thought I'd send in a soulful favorite. Was curious if there has been a 70s suggestion stream yet. No, there has not. But I definitely like the idea of decades. So, retro night in the cards. Let's definitely do one soon. We need to work our way back to the 70s. You know, I honestly, Stefan, like, Travis Barker, I think he can be a good producer, but I feel like he gets a little redundant, like, with how everything comes out kind of sounding the same for the artists he works with. Good question, Ryplay. We've been on a little bit of hiatus after the 10-year anniversary, but my guesstimation is probably not this coming Sunday, but the one after that. Maybe we could do like 60s and 70s night, and then like 80s, 90s, and then like 2000s. I don't know. 1800 stream soon. Yeah, that's right. Smooth. Harmonica rearing its head. I feel like I talked on stream recently. We've been hearing some harmonica songs, some newer ones that don't do it very well. This is not one of those cases. Tried and true 70s, baby. Hey, Jamal, it's going well. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming by, dude. You just got back from Spirit Box. Oh, Loathe was the supporting act? That sounds awesome, Harry. I'm jealous. Hope you had fun. Great finesse to the guitar playing here. Love that you kind of, it sounds like a little bit of organ in the background there. Just a nice, well-rounded blend of emotions and instrumentation. Yes, sir. All right, last call for the free requests, guys. Get yours in the submissions in the chat. Thank you, Sin to Zero. And remember, if I land on someone that's already sent one in, then we'll go on to the next one. Jam it. Take us to the outro with the jam sesh. Granted, there could be more to the song. I don't know. But based on that good size sample that we got, that was good eating for a Sunday evening, Rick. Thank you. 70s, 80s stream. Yeah, I think we can line up an Eras stream sometime soon. Decades stream, I should say. Eras is probably copyrighted by Taylor Swift at this point. What else? Didn't Taylor Swift try to copyright something else a few years ago? What was that? There was some phrase or something, I feel like. It wasn't like shake it off or something, was it? I can't remember. Someone's going to have to jog my memory on that one. Oh, I'm glad you guys liked that one. That last one was definitely some very well-rounded. I don't know. I had never heard it before, so I appreciate that. All right, time to pick out our free requests now. Eyes closed. Scroll the chat and stop. All right. I landed on Nunez, actually. The Avalanches, Since I Left You. Avalanches are one of those, like, super, super praised, like, anywhere you go. If you go on AOTY, ROIM, any of those places, and just, you know, any music circle in general, the Avalanches are like one of those groups that are just so praised that I've just personally, unfortunately, not taken the plunge into yet. So let's see what we get with Since I Left You. What's this new thing on Spotify that we've got here that like pops up? I just installed the update for the desktop version right before I got on stream, so I haven't even seen this yet. Like pops up with more info about the artist. I guess that's cool, but also, did I ask? I feel like there's always new features on Spotify, but like, are they helpful? Occasionally. All right, so this came out in 2000. I know they had a comeback album. What was it, like I Love You or We Love You, I think. Let's see. We Will Always Love You. Sorry. And Wildflower.
Get a drink, have a good time now. Welcome to paradise. Paradise, 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 paradise.
I have heard that remix, Steven. It's a hard no for me. Kind of tanked what I loved about the original Karma. Not an Ice Spice fan at all. She seems like a nice enough person, but I can't fucking stomach her music. I got you. As far as artist and Q info. Not a fan either so far. Favorite vault track from Speak Now? Good question. Probably the one that got the music video. I'm bad with the names so far. I've only listened a couple of times. I Can See You. We're getting some good Sunday vibes here. I feel like I could go out for a stroll right now and be perfectly happy, not a care in the world, not a cloud in the sky. I wasn't sure about the vocals at first, but it's growing on me as I settle into the groove. Hey, what's up, old Dom? Thanks for coming by. I'm curious, do most of you watching right now use Spotify or YouTube Music or Apple Music or what? Yo, Streamlabs, chill. Me yelling at a bot that I set up. They're not supposed to all go off at the same time, damn. You're probably right, Trains. It definitely gives off that kind of feeling. But I, for one, cannot say, as this is my first time. Oh, that's nice. It's a thumbs up. I'm gonna give it a save just as a reminder for myself. Yeah, I see a lot of Spotify. YouTube. I see YouTube in there. Banning him as we speak. Did you just assume the bot's gender? Damn, Mr. Drone. The Avalanches. I forgot to put it in the chat what we were even listening to. That's my bad. I'm going to guess that that probably flows perfectly into the next song on that album. Let's see, how long is it? Oh my god, okay, that's the 20th anniversary deluxe edition. I just glanced at the runtime for the album, and I saw 2 hours and 21 minutes, and I was like, holy shit. Granted, I'm sure it's probably an hour, maybe a little bit over, but still, I was like, 220. Jeez. I switched to YouTube Music since Spotify free was absolute torture to use with the bombardment of ads. Yep, that sounds about right. I do think that they eventually... I think Adele got them to remove the shuffle thing, though, supposedly, as that being the default or whatever, even on the free tier, so that people would listen to the album in order. Thank you, Mognuts, for sending one in. Now let's get back to the queue. Approving the next batch now. If you want to send a song in, use the top link in the description. Then the song plays longer based on the donation amount. Just please make sure you include the YouTube link in there. And of course, as always, like I know some people are like, can I choose when the song starts? Just, I think the option is there to put in the timestamp because sometimes there's a long intro or a long outro, whatever you want to cut around, you can put in the timestamps. All right, Simon Talks Music sent in a song called 3,800 Tigers. And while I'm mildly terrified, I'm also very curious as to what that would look like. 3,800 Tigers. Simon says, fantastic post-punk I think you might love. All right. Let's see who this is by. Proto Martyr. Cool name. Kind of reminds me of the Idols frontman.
That's just what they do. 3,800 tires swept the seas, but none plays good.
So apparently this is off of a new album that came out, looks like early June.
Future, rules change, more brutal statistics.
Yeah, I'm with you, Steven. I feel like I've seen the name before somewhere.
Immaculate, it ends through the darkness, above the violence. A crowd is shattered, a crowd is screaming, a crowd is shattered, a crowd is screaming. Yeah, eat them up now, yeah, eat them up now, yeah, eat them up now, yeah, eat them up now.
Damn, okay.
Eat them all, tigers, yeah, eat them up. Tigers, yeah, eat them up now. Tigers,
Saved.
eat them up now. Tigers, it's not.
Second save of the night, back to back, too.
Now beat the Sox. Now beat the Sox.
Yes, the Better Lovers EP is... I've unfortunately only heard it once all the way through. I know it's only 4 songs, but I'm loving it based on that. And Adam, yes, I have heard the Trophy Eyes album. I thought it was solid, but it's a little irritating to me in the sense that I felt like it was kind of inconsistent. Thumbs up, of course, for the last one, by the way. Proto Martyr. Cool name. Yeah, I wasn't huge on the Trophy Eyes album, but songs like Life in Slow Motion and mainly, honestly, a lot of the singles were the main ones that I felt myself still gravitating to. But a few nice deep cuts in there. And that one really, really, like, brutally, like, honest, confessional song about his friend dying was just, whew. Yeah, that one was really good, too. All right, I'm not even going to try and pronounce this. All right, Generation X-Ray said, Hidden Gem. John in chat, if you know any other songs that sound like this, please say something. All right, ears peeled, recommend away, chat, if you know anything that sounds like this.
Stars that I guess I have to. If one stars it, then I guess I have to. If one stars it, then I guess I have to.
Out of the ones you listed, Ooga Booga, I have not heard Marlon's Dreaming or Black Mountain before. The other two, yes. Good stuff. I actually do like a decent a bit from the other two. So we got kind of a down-tempo, moody, like electronic lift to it. Kind of feel like we're cloud surfing here. Not a bad thing. Thank you, Rick. It's definitely like building up a pretty diverse sonic palette. It's kind of like adding more and more to the scale as we go. Can we still find balance in the chaos? It's kind of cool. Anybody got suggestions for as far as what Generation X-Ray could find to love and hold and adopt into their home that sounds like this? Because I'm drawing a blank. Billy Corgan featuring Daft Punk Win. This actually came out in 2020. Damn. It's getting to be a little much at this point. Now that I hear a little bit more Priscilla, in the vocals at least. Cigarettes After Sex might not be a bad recommendation for X-Ray. Glass Caves, perhaps. I'm gonna say positive meh for me. I liked how it started more than how it's ending. It's getting to be a little cumbersome at this point. Crystal Castles is not bad, Stefan. That's actually maybe a good suggestion for this person. Candy Claus? Is that real, Nunez? If so, then I love that name. I kind of want to hear it just based on the name. Owl City and Porter Robinson if they did a song together. That was certainly probably the most interesting song that we've had tonight so far. I say that as the Avalanches have played. Maybe not. Scratch that from the record. Never mind. That I didn't say that. Okay. It's maybe the most experimental as it went on, especially. Maybe the most experimental song that we've listened to tonight, I would say. Still had some good qualities to it, though. All right, this next one is from Noise is the Sound. This is their song. Hey, John, I collaborated with Lisa. Wow, I almost thought that said Lisa Nova, and I was like, does anybody else remember Lisa Nova from like these super early days of YouTube? I'm dating myself here. But Noise is the Sound said, hey, John, I collaborated with Lisa DeNova on this new track, and I think we've made an awesome rap track. I hope you and the chat enjoy Apothecary Raincoat. Okay. Really smooth production so far. I'm definitely feeling that. Really cool. Apothecary Raincoat? Damn, that's kind of a badass name. I'm intimidated.
Not about the gimmicks, saints and the cynics. Never really finished. Enemies are vanquished. Not just entertainment. Yawn on the arrangement. Quality amazing. Smoke show when I'm vaping. Vibing to the beat. Still listen to the preacher. You can't win the game. Sitting in the bleachers. You can't be on top. Begging for a feature. Not rapping for the clout. We
hey, thanks, Jason. Little generic in terms of like what I'm hearing so far. I think the production and the beat of the song, that atmosphere is my favorite part.
Represent for the underground. Straight ahead, can't slow down. We only make fresh sounds. You can catch me.
Like I think the auto-tune is like a little excessive for for it trying to come across a little bit more like authentic, you know? Like I feel like it's got like kind of trying to have this like grittier, like in your face rap thing, but there's like the hints of auto-tune in there that are just throwing me a little bit. And I don't know. The cliches in the lyrics, it just feels like a list of them, kind of. But again, the vibe of the song, not bad. Hey, thank you, Samaj Trawets.
Apothecary. Making beats that are dope, but kinda scary.
Hold up, hold up.
Being the apothecary. Making beats that are dope, but kinda scary.
That Eminem flow?
About to take this beat and annihilate it. I'm a lyrical behemoth, not safe for the squeamish. Visionary and achievements, and a gift for the bereavement of these MCs who lack.
Yeah, I hear that, right, Play. That's
Don't stop.
I really heard it right there.
No cap, flow chop, better hold on tight, cause you about to drop.
You fall off a cliff there? I honestly like whoever's doing Lisa DeNova. I like Lisa on the chorus. Yeah, sorry, dude. I'm gonna have to say meh for me personally. Maybe that's just my taste speaking, but I do think that there's several things that could have been adjusted about the track to make it a little better. Oh, shit. No way. You sent in... Oh, hold on. This is not correct so far. All right. Let's see if we can get this sorted. All right, I believe this is what it's supposed to be. And that's crazy that you sent this, Ooga Booga, because if you sent in the deeper track, we got a little Streamlabs being drunk here for the wrong thing. I'm not sure. We'll get that sorted in a second. But this is supposed to be Spray Paint by Deeper. This is actually, this album, Autopain, I heard it for the first time this past week because somebody sent in Deeper to the stream, and I actually opened tonight's stream playing their newest song, Build a Bridge. So that's crazy. Full circle moment. This will be my second time hearing this song. This is Spray Paint, and this was actually one of the ones that I remember liking the most off of the album. And thank you, Little Bug, for sending in a song. All right, here we go. Now let's see if I can figure out what this other one's supposed to be. Oh, nice, Ooga Booga. Well, hell yeah, then. Full circle moment. Already ahead of you, Tom. Already ahead of you. They are one of the ones on the list, and that short should be out this week. Perfect plug time. 5 bands you should be listening to July. That short should be out probably Tuesday or Wednesday. And thank you, Farsighted, for sending one in. Post-punk from the UK. They got a new album out soon. That's funny. I said similar things to Hannah when we were listening to this. I was like, there was one part of the song I was like, oh yeah, that's so Hot Fuss. Good vibes all around with Beeper. I appreciate the introduction. I am saddened by how little support they seem to have. They're putting out some great music videos too, and I don't even think they have 10K views, at least on YouTube. Yeah, the lead single from their album came out 2 months ago, and it's only got 8K on YouTube. Great video, too. Yeah, good stuff. Spray paint from Deeper. All right, now let's go ahead and move this to the end. Okay, so we can get to what we were supposed to be listening to, which is Fall by Moral. Let me see if I can figure out who sent this. Okay, it was Moral themselves that sent the song in. All right. Well, that's good to hear at least, Tom, that they get some streaming support. 181K, that's solid numbers. Monthly listeners. Not huge on these vocals so far. They just, I don't know. They kind of got this feeling of like trying to give an edge to it, but there's just too much filtration on it. I mean, no disrespect, but it is kind of giving me like MGK vibes vocally. Yeah, okay. For me, I've got some complaints, but again, I'll try to make it constructive because I know this is your song. I appreciate you sending it in. So this is Fall by Moral. Vocals are definitely a little uneven, and I think that they come across a little bit flat. I don't know if it's just like a mixing thing or what, but I also felt like the instrumental for the song was just very middle of the road, just kind of blending in with that alternative scene where it's like, it feels like a song that I would hear towards the bottom of a playlist, that it's like, unless it was like shoved in my face on shuffle, I probably wouldn't stick around for. Unfortunately, just, I wasn't feeling it. Gonna have to hit it with the thumbs down. Again, no hard feelings. I do appreciate you going out on a limb and sending it in. Not my thing. Dance the Night by Dua Lipa. I've heard that. It's fine. It's a fine enough pop song. Not the quality of Future Nostalgia, though. All right, Cable B, what have you sent us today? Mood Ring, Would You Wait For Me? I'm just glad it's not Mood Rings by Reliant K. Somebody at the top comment on the video says, it's like Deftones and Northlane had a baby, Straight Fire. Well, color me intrigued now. Let me crank that in my ears a little bit. Hold up. I'm kind of fucking with this. Yeah, that too, Son of Jesus. Pixies are the breeders. I gotta go Pixies. There's just more of a sample size, more music, and more classics. But I understand why the comparison. I haven't, Ooga Booga. I have not heard of Mako Road, no. Yeah, this sounds dope. I get why the person that sent it in made both of the, the person in the comments made the comparisons to North Lane and Deftones. It's some of the production choices and the guitar playing that reminds me more of Deftones, but vocally and the overall, like, atmosphere, I guess, the pacing of the song is more North Lane. Definitely got those Stephen Carpenter riffage going on. Like, I hear that. Whoa. Wasn't over till it's over. Damn. Went out on that. That's funny. I was actually just listening to the Polyphia song featuring Chino. Came up on shuffle while I was at the gym earlier. I listened to Bloodbath today, and now we got treated to that. So that was a nice surprise. Definite thumbs up for that one. Thank you for sending that one our way. It was a switch up. All right, Send a Zero. Wow, this is another nice surprise. Let the Music Play. This is by Good Charlotte off of, I think, probably their most underrated album. I'm by no means like a huge Good Charlotte fan. This album underperformed like by a lot when it came out. Like, it was considered a failure, I guess, by their standards, especially when this came out in 2010. But I remember being excited for it based on some of the singles, and I ended up liking the album a decent amount too. So I've got a lot of nostalgia for this record. Send a Zero said, I remember you saying that you like this album. I've always loved it, and I think it's underrated. Hope your night is going well. I hope yours is too, Send a Zero. Thank you for blessing the timeline with this. I've never been much of a fan of Landmarks with the V in the middle, to be honest, James. Yeah, this is the opening track, I believe. There's some good songs on this album. Silver Screen Romance. Like It's Her Birthday did not age well. I'm trying to remember what else I really like off of this one. 1979, I believe. Yeah. Best of me. Oh man. Nostalgia's washing over like a wave right now. I haven't heard this in a while. Yeah, this is just super catchy, great energy, positive track. I got a mood-lifting music playlist I'm gonna add this to. Damn, good times. I graduated high school in 2010. That album came out at a formative time. Ha! Holy shit! What in the world? Another out-of-nowhere curveball hitting me in the face with nostalgia. How You Love Me Now by Hey Monday. Speaking of my high school and college years, wow. Mognut sent this one in and just said, Hi, John, indeed. Holy shit, waking me up. This was 2010 again, I believe. love me now. Love me now. Hey, thank you, Ooga Booga. Hey, I'm glad you like that one, Simon. Now, how many of you have heard of Hey Monday before? There's a good question. Before this, right now, is this your first time hearing them? I'm curious. Yeah, I believe her name is Oh, I'm probably going to get this wrong. Is her name Cassidy Pope? I want to say that's who and she became like a country artist afterwards, and she was dating the drummer of All Time Low for a long time, but then they broke up. God, it's just jogging so many memories. Wow. Wow, I am kind of befuddled at the moment at the thought. I met Cassidy Pope a long, long time ago. I guess it was on the tour with All Time Low. That must have been 2011. I believe it was Hey Monday, the Somerset, All-Star Weekend, Yellow Card in All Time Low. It was a lot of bands there. Wow. And that sounds so 2011. That makes sense. I'm going to stand by that being the lineup. But this track is it's a big thumbs up for me. I always liked Hey Monday. I don't dance. I don't want to dance was probably my favorite from them back in those days. Did she win The Voice? I have no idea. I don't watch music competition shows. How can you sleep? Here, let's go. And let me go to Spotify for them real quick. Hey Monday. Wow. How You Love Me. Homecoming was the one that like got them on the map back in like their MySpace era. Yeah, Hold On Tight came out in 2008. And then the Beneath It All EP with I Don't Want to Dance. That was 2010. So How You Love Me Now was 08. Wow. Okay. 15 years ago. Jesus fucking Christ. They haven't put out a song since 2011. That was a long time ago. First listen and they're going straight in your playlist. Right on. Well, here's one more for you. Just because I love this song. I need to make sure this is in my 20... Do I have any Hey Monday in my 2010s mix?
Take me
I do.
You hit me with a break.
Just give me that first chorus.
For another game. I don't want dance to torture me, babe. I don't want dance. You blew your chance to rock my night away.
You know, I haven't heard that in a long time, and I gotta say, not holding up as much as I thought it would. Hey, Mr. Drown, member for 5 months. Shout out, my dude. Gotta head out soon. Have a good stream, everyone. See you next stream. Dude, I hope you have yourself a fantastic night. Thank you so much, dude. Good to see you as always. Yeah, I don't want to dance. Not aging as great as I would have hoped. I thought How You Love Me Now sounded pretty good. Let's see Homecoming. Let's see if it's aged decently, right? Okay, Spotify, can you not open this up every single time I click play on the song? I hate this new update. Homecoming, I'm coming.
My sweet mistake. Summer's over.
No, it's
hope
not.
too late.
Damn, don't throw summer out the window just yet. Okay, that one sounds a little bit better. I can rest easy knowing. I don't know, something about the production, especially on I Don't Want to Dance, it was just overproduced, I feel like. I feel like that was probably when the label was like, hey, these guys could be the next Paramore or something. Cardiology by Good Charlotte was, to me at least, MXPX before Everything and After when it came to promising crowd-reacting melodies, but very wide and overall sound. Still promising songs, though. I haven't heard that MXPX, so I can't agree or disagree with the comparison. but it's always nice to see people giving any kind of kudos to cardiology. Underrated from Good Charlotte. All right, let's get back to the queue. We've got Tech 9 up next, actually, from Rick Taylor. Ooh, I see some turnover on deck. Okay. If you want to get a request in, guys, they're still open. Just hit the top link in the description and send in a song through Streamlabs.
Hopefully I'm in your head.
Oh, I appreciate those nice words that you sent in your message there, Rick. Appreciate that. Steven629, thank you. So this is Still Right Here featuring X-Rated, Garrett, Raft, and Simeon.
In the flesh like ain't no death sight.
So this is that gym music, huh? Okay.
Text life like I'm searching for the neck bites. How many people will stress? I'm one of the best mics. Multi-millies, you guessed right. One of the pioneers. I am here, never looking at no dying years. Rhyming, I'm in shining clear. When I get to go in, they crying tears of happiness, loving rapidy, rappy shit that.
I definitely like to throw on my hip hop playlist
when it comes to
at the
living
gym.
legends, giving dead and still forbidden revving of a spitting peasant that want to fit in begging, but inadequate rappers that never sit in heaven for the long haul. Song fall, look around, he gone.
I'll admit that I've never been super huge on Tech 9. A lot of some of his stuff hits, but I find a lot of it a little corny. Sometimes he can get really corny. But I think he does kind of own and embrace his vibe. I know he raps like super fast, and some people clown on him for that. But I think he's got some genuinely good stuff out there. Hey, what's up, Kyle? Not that late. We've only been live for like an hour. Good to see you.
To get up in this big enough fixture that everybody will lift up and nobody will dish ya and get away with it. They get it. Victory is far fathomed. We don't play with it. Spray critic. History, the dark has them. I done been around for the rise and fall of a lot of y'all's heart spasms and still standing. So when I say hopefully and hope, when I know it's lightweight sarcasm.
Hopefully I'm in your head.
That's funny. Two people back to back in the chat being like, I only know one song, and it's these random collaborations. Tech 9 has made so much music. I feel like everybody at least recognizes the name. A collaboration with Red Foo, that's funny.
Godfather buried alive here. I had the indeterminate sense, never been and I was meant to live the life of pie here. Heard a man crying about
Life of Pi. Shout out.
Never going home, lost and all alone, wondering how to survive here. Release date felt like a light year. Release hate.
I'm gonna say a positive net for me. Solid flow. I don't know. Again, with Tech 9, I'm a little spotty when it comes to stuff that I've been introduced to. I have a few friends that are, well, I'm trying to think. I'm like, are they still fans or no? Yeah, I think I've got a couple of friends who were pretty into Tech 9. We're going to move into a completely different vibe after Rick's request here. Jason sent us in some turnover. Ain't Love Heavy. This is actually, believe it or not, a great selection. I think this was, along with Mountain Made of Clouds, these were my two favorite songs on the most recent album. That, for the most part, Myself in the Way didn't work for me. This is one of the songs that hit. We got vibes? Yeah, we got vibes, Jason. We got vibes. Tech 9's been making music since 91. Damn, it's the year I was born. I entered the world and Tech 9 said, it's time to start rap. It's rapping time. I just love the kind of weird, slow start to this. This one, guys, you gotta hang in there for it. I'm glad you liked it so much, Little Bug, but this was easily their worst album for me. Turnover, that is. That being said, still some great songs on there, but easily their worst. I mean, Peripheral Vision is just unbeatable in my eyes. Then Good Nature, then Magnolia, then All Together, then Myself in the Way. And can't forget about the Blue Dream EP is pretty incredible too. I'm in the I am in the liner notes for every single Tech Nine album, Nunez. Fun fact. 10 facts you didn't know about ARTV that will shock you. 10 facts? It should be 9 facts. What am I doing? It's right there in front of me. 9 facts. Number 9. Tech Nine dedicates every album to me. The vocals were an acquired taste, but I ended up loving this one. And I really like Brie Morell, the featured guest, the contributions that she made to the track. Pink has a new album, that's right. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I just don't give a damn about Pink full-length albums. She's always been a singles artist to me. And I love me some Pink singles, but there is not a Pink album where I'm like, yeah, let me throw on the whole thing. Number 8 will blow your mind. Keep watching. That's the fact. Keep must watch. I just kind of like how loose this song is, if that makes sense. It feels a little chaotically structured, but the more I thought about it, I'm like, it just kind of flowed out, you know? I think that's where maybe it came from when they were in the studio. Yeah, that track is, again, one of my favorites. Even if you don't check out the album, which, you could probably skip it. I do think that is one of the tracks that's definitely worth it. Thumbs up. All right, up next, we've got one called Desensitized. Samaj Trawetz sent this one in. Hope I pronounced your name right. Apologies if not. We're going to do a free request from the chat after this one. So be thinking of what you want to send my way, and I will pick one at random after this song. Oh shit, we got some more Monster Graves here. Damn, sounds like Nirvana. So Samaj said, "Hey John, hope you and your viewers enjoy this punchy track from the 90s influenced Monster Graves. Highly encourage everyone to check out the debut album Mental Illness on streaming." We've dug some of the tracks that have come through from Monster Graves. New album out. Dang. Yeah. Damn, this is hitting. Gotta catch 'em all, Stefan. That's my motto. I actually like this a lot. I'm gonna give it a save. I really like the song Cheap Alternative. I know that's in my best of 2023 playlist from Monster Graves. Good stuff, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, out of Australia. So another good track coming through, definitely reminding me of the 90s and Nirvana. Hey, Mark J. Thank you so much for sending one in from The Warning. Mark, you're going to be happy. You're going to be a happy camper this week. I'm going to be talking about The Warning in a new short video. Well, as a part of it. But yeah, keep an eye out. All right, time to pick the free request here. Let me scroll up in the chat and pick something at random. Boom. All right, what do we got here? Nope, I just landed on a message saying definitely giving me Nirvana vibes. Nope. Try again. And stop. All right. What do we got here from Sorry, I am so bad with seeing things off this tiny screen here. Jamal 4473, Amaray, Wasted Eyes. Okay, let's see what we got. Ooh, this is new. Posted a month ago. Ooh. Nice intro.
Racks on racks, money change on me. Ups, they talks in a frequency. Hard to laugh where they you mommy.
That's where I've heard the name. Spectrum Pulse. I think he was talking about Amaray in our Rock Coliseum chat that we have on Discord. By the way, Rock Coliseum is coming back. I don't think Luke has posted about it yet. I could be wrong, but it's going to be the 26th of July. It's a Wednesday. I really love how punchy the production is too. I'm hearing some horns in the background, it sounds like. I love that. Almost sounds like a stab. I actually really dig this so far. I gave it a save.
I'ma film it all, make a best of. Edit it all, make it scene on scene. Under it all, know you scheme on me. Hotty million with a million on me. I wanna manage with the blicky on me. Turn the bass up. Tell me what you want. She want more to taste of. I can get it all. Pretty little bitch, give me pretty, give me none. Take me to Nirvana, diamond in the sky.
It's the music video. I'm gonna guess this isn't in the actual song. Let's skip it. It sounds very unique, and unique is good. I hear a lot of songs, even on these streams, that it's just like it could be hard to pick them out of a lineup. This one stands out to me. Definitely a thumbs up for Wasted Eyes by Amaray. Good stuff. Hey, welcome, Demian. No worries. What were you seeing? What movie were you watching? We were gonna go see the new Insidious, but I've been seeing such mixed things about it. Hannah's a big fan of the Insidious franchise, so I know we're gonna end up seeing it. As far as quality goes, we'll see. I haven't liked that Insidious movie since the second one, so we will see. But it's interesting that they're bringing back the family from the original two movies. I thought Insidious, what was it, The Last Key? That was a absolute snooze of a film right there. That was so boring. I had no interest in it whatsoever. Indiana Jones, what did you think? I'm not a... I have to draw a line in the sand. I'm not an Indiana Jones fan. It's just like modern indie. Nah. I saw Crystal Skull once the week it came out, and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna see this again. First three though, hell yeah. All right, back over to the queue. Little Bug sent us in Daniel Johnson, Walking the Cow. Fuck yeah, dude. Love to take the cow for walks. Hey guys, I'll be right back. I actually got to go take the cow out. Sorry. Got to take the cow for a jog and then milk it on the way back. Sorry guys, I'll be right back. You understand. Hey, thank you, Kyle Hummel.
Huh? How are you?
Oh no, this person I just clicked on the link. It looks like this person who made the song, Daniel Johnston, has since passed on. Damn. What are we in for here?
Try to remember, but my feelings can't know for sure. Try to reach out, but it's gone. Lucky stars in your eyes. I am walking the cow.
I really want to know the backstory of this now.
Don't know how I came.
This feels like I'm listening to a home recording.
I really don't know why I'm staying here. Oh, 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 oh. I am walking the cow.
This is kind of sweet. All right, hang on before it ends. I'm reading from the comments here on YouTube. Somebody said, kids' toy sounds followed by haunting chords from the nostalgic, innocent sound of a chord organ, and then combined with tortured lyrics of responsibility, confusion, and fear from a childlike and non-intrusive, non-egotistic voice, all in that emotionally engaging, lo-fi quality recording. It's fucking sublime. Damn, people seem to really, really love this. Daniel's music is probably the best discovery I've made throughout 2020. Rest in peace, Daniel. Damn, that I'm reading that and I'm almost getting sad because I'm thinking of one, people I've never even met, but two, wasn't Daniel the guy's name on, I don't know if anybody else watches Reservation Dogs, but I believe that was the name of their friend that passed away before the series even started. So, I don't know, man. That left something with me. That was really interesting. Okay, Spooky. Okay. I appreciate the backstory there. That's really interesting. I'm surprised. To my knowledge, I hadn't heard of this before. I'm just going to hit the thumbs up and move on before I get too deep in thought. Before I get lost in it over here. That really was interesting, though. I love how him smashing the keys adds a percussive effect. It does. 36 Crazy Fists. That's a name I have not heard in a while, but yes, I have heard of them. Reservation Dogs is so good, James. It's a must-watch. All right, Farsighted sent this one in. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm totally mispronouncing this. Hi, ARTV. I am Harshita, a longtime fan. If you remember me. I believe so. Your name definitely looks familiar. I've loved your videos, and Hannah's too. It would be an absolute honor if you listen to this song made by my band. Hope you and your viewers enjoy our work. Honest opinions welcomed. All right, let me start this one back from the top. Escape by Sleepless Echoes. For sure, little dog, for sure. Thank you for giving me something to think on with that. That was really interesting. Oh, thank you, Ooga Booga. Something from Black Mountain. Cool. Hey, you're welcome, Jamal. But again, it was random. I just happened to land on it, but I'm glad I landed on yours and took a listen and loved it. This is really, really chill. Ooh, 911, Mr. Lonely, Tyler the Creator, Don't Tempt Me. That song's so good. One of my favorites on Flower Boy. That's really, I really like the kind of like, it's almost like watching a time lapse of like the moon controlling the tides or something that I can like feel listening to this song. I definitely appreciate that it does have like a visceral sensibility to it. Washed out vocals. I'd be interested to see what the actual lyrics were because I didn't really pick up on too much. But just from the overall like vibe and aura of the vocals and of what you were doing, like musically speaking, I thought it clicked for me for sure. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. Check that out, guys. That was Sleepless Echoes Escape. Nicely done. I appreciate you for sharing that with us. I always like to say that, especially if it's like a viewer sending in their own music, you know, because like I think in a way, like it takes guts, it takes balls to send in something and like have it play in front of like an audience of any kind, even if it's like at a live stream or something, like, and it's personal to you. So I always try to approach viewer music, especially from that perspective. Thank you, Jackson Teller, for sending one my way. Now let's see what we've got next here from Ooga Booga. It looks like The Green Superintendent by Mako Road. Oh my God. I see Dicks Out for Harambe in the queue. And I just have so many questions. Is it 2016? Have I awoken and we're back? Better times.
She says she doesn't know her feelings. Girl, just tell me what
Indie pop rock from New Zealand. Mako Road is the name of the band, I believe. I'm with you, Simon. There's been a lot of really nice vibes. Meme song stream. Memes only. I feel like I'm just gonna get a bunch of like bass boosted fucking ears blown out songs over and over. Thomas the Tank Engine. Dude, I got so many vines to share. Two guys chilling in a hot tub. 6 feet apart. Why? It's definitely got a summer feel to it. I love that guitar. It's like this ever-present, ever strong anchor for the track. Oh my God, Ascension! That was that was a top tier moment in stream history. What was it? Something about like a golf cart or something like that? I had the song name. Somebody said something about Dirty Heads vibes. And yes, if like we're talking about the better parts of their discography, which to me there aren't many, but this is better than that. I like it. I don't love it. I like it. It's still gonna get a thumbs up though. Maybe more of a light thumbs up. It's just like, you know, he didn't reinvent the wheel or anything, but I thought it was a really nice, solid vibe throughout. I thought the guitars were definitely kind of the shining star here. Now, dare I even for this next one? Dicks Out for Harambe is up next. Requests are open, guys. Cleanse my soul after Dicks Out for Harambe. Steven629, what have you done? The most insane bad name you will ever read. Okay, was that a typo? The most insane bad name or band name? Oh wow, that is a weird name. Let me pop this in the chat. Lil Drop Top Golf Cart. Rain Top Drop Top. Fucking you old bitch in the parking lot. I feel like somebody needs to shove me into a pit that I didn't sign up for being a part of. Oh, can I offer a pronunciation of the name? Of course I can. Not a problem, James. It is actually Zagalev, Lelameo, FFS Assassin, TMI, Whoa Man, Dubtron, Wop, Way, Lipo, Lipo, Chafing, X. I hope that clears that up. I feel like I just accidentally swallowed 3 super sour warheads at one time. That was some wild energy. I don't even know what to think. But we got some warning, the warning, up next. And then I'm going to hand out some warnings to you guys for sending that song in. What the? No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. That was crazy. Dicks Out for Harambe. All right, so this is Error by The Warning. Mark said, since someone mentioned The Warning in the chat, I'll just request the only song from the latest album that I haven't done before. Yep, Mark, you can officially take credit for getting me into The Warning. I really like their new single a lot more. They had an album out last fall, and I believe they're signed to the same label now that Greta Van Fleet are on. 10 days until you see Fall Out Boy. Nice, Seth. Let me see when our date is. So my concert is Friday, July 21st for Fall Out Boy and Bring Me the Horizon. Yeah, Hannah immediately bought tickets for that. Yeah, I remember this song. Good stuff from The Warning. I'm happy that they're finally blowing up. I didn't realize they'd been around for as long as they have. Like a decade plus. I thought they were new, but no. Good point, Peyton. And also, have you heard the good news about Metric? Formentera Part 2 this fall, and there's a new song out right now. I really like it. Just the Once. That's the new song. I have to say, I think this is one of my favorite Warning songs in general, Error. On Barbie Oppenheimer Day? I know. I'll be other places. Don't worry, I'll be at the Thursday night previews, okay? I probably will see Oppenheimer that Thursday night. And then Barbie on Saturday, okay? We do have a couple of friends that are wanting to see the Barbie movie with us, so we'll probably be there. Your last gig was Amber Run. Would recommend anyone. Amber Run are super solid. They've got a song that I really, really like called No Answers. Oh, nice, Demian. That's awesome. More is definitely a banger. Love the guitar on this track. It just kind of steadily sizzles and then roars. Hell yeah. Definitely still one of the best songs that's played on the stream, and that's saying something. Now, I don't love every single song that I've heard from The Warning, but that might be my favorite. All right, before we listen to that, fun fact, Yeah shared an apartment with Metric in the early 2000s. I did not know that, but that's amazing. That actually checks out. Yeah, Steven, that's not a bad point at all. I was actually just listening to Brass Bell again the other day from Screaming Females after getting into their album Desire Pathway, because somebody sent in that track this year. I can definitely hear Screaming Females in The Warning, though. And it's not just the vocals or anything about like, oh, it's a female front person. No. I feel like the music of the track, for sure, too, definitely captures a little bit of energy, especially on Error of like the 90s, 2000s, a little bit of like hard rock leaning. Yeah, good stuff. All right, Kyle Hommelson in this next one. This is Champion from Plush. Just saw them this past Thursday at a free show in Albany, New York. They start their summer tour. Go check them out if they come near you. Nice. Hey, thank you, Jason. That's cool that they did a free show. Was it like an outdoor thing? You thought it was the Fall Out Boy song. Already topping that one for me. Wouldn't be hard. Champion. Still a little generic, but there's some fire to what I'm hearing vocally and musically, so I can let some of that slide. The Falling in Reverse song. No, don't make me go down that route. Oh god, I have bad memories of that one. Yeah. I'm gonna say positive meh. I thought it was solid, but it's a little bit like radio rocky for me, like in at least parts of it, especially the chorus. Kind of throwaway in that sense, but like it did feel like there was some conviction behind it at least. It didn't just feel like phoned in, so I can appreciate that. Thank you, Kyle. All right, Crazy Town. Holy mother of God. Drowning. Well, at least it's not Butterfly. Here is one of, Jackson said, here's one of my all-time favorite nu metal songs. It's a shame this wasn't a bigger hit. I'm surprised it wasn't, considering Butterfly was #1 on the Hot 100, like all genres. It's crazy to think about. That was 2000, I believe. I don't know much Crazy Town.
So complex. Every day's like a test full of obstacles.
Hey, totally understandable, James. You have a good one, all right? Thanks for coming and hanging out. Sounds like you had some saves to take with you tonight.
Sometimes I hate that chaos surrounds me. When all the answers that I see go around me. Am I drowning? Am I fading away? Or am I living up to all
Based on, I don't know what my expectations were. I'm thinking Butterfly. This is a lot better than Butterfly. Yeah, I watched Todd's One Hit Wonderland on it. Great episode.
To life, looking at myself, trying to get things right.
And I'm feeling just another breath, not a minute left. I feel the darkness lift.
There was a time that I questioned
Convicts drummer? Yeah, if you mean like requests are still open, Link? Yes, you can, for sure. Just use the Streamlabs link in the pinned comment or the description.
Living every night like it's the last night.
And I'm thinking just another breath, not a second left. I need to stop resisting. Sometimes I hate that chaos surrounds me. When all the answers that I see go around me. Am I drowning? Am I fading away? Or am I living up to all your dreams that made me this way? Am I drowning?
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at, Nunez. It's a little hard to stomach, isn't it? That part feels particularly dated with the rapping. That's why Butterfly, I can't stand that song.
Am I drowning? Am I drowning? Am I drowning? Am I drowning? Sometimes I hate that chaos surrounds me. When all the answers that I see go around me. Am I drowning?
I legitimately don't think I'd ever heard this before. It's a positive Matt. It does sound a little Linkin Parky. I can see what you're saying. Apparently they tried to go. I mean, Linkin Park's Hybrid Theory was so big. It's like, can you really blame some people for trying to incorporate elements of that into their style? But at the same time, I feel like Crazy Town kind of had those inclinations from what I've heard of their first album. I don't think I've ever heard the full thing, but still. Hey, Ethan Thomas, thank you for sending one in. Let's see what we've got here from Black Mountain. Pretty Little Lazies. Psychedelic... wow, that came out wrong. Psychedelic rock quintet based out of Vancouver, British Columbia. Forming in 2004, they've consistently experimented with their own psychedelic sound, having been referred to as stoner rock and progressive rock. Okay. I want to say that maybe in the past somebody has sent in a Black Mountain song, but I could be totally wrong. Oof. Yeah, thank you for the warning. Hey, Eli, you damn. The worst of Crazy Town is really bad, huh? I don't doubt that. Kind of has a sense of intrigue to it. Almost like turning something inside out. I really like how almost like dissonant it sounds, but the vocals are really, really pretty and spacey at the same time. It feels like heat rising or something. About to go into the Jaws theme here. Dun-na, dun-na, dun-na. Woo! This drum and synth sequence is doing it for me. That's a good way to put it, Peyton. You're tripping balls in the desert. And here's your guide, Black Mountain. This came out in 2019. Okay. It's a save. I definitely want to give this an even closer listen. That is very random, Simon. But it's like, did you expect to like it though? America by 30 Seconds of Mars, man. They got a new one out this fall. I smell a Rock Gone Wrong episode coming out of hiatus. Thank you, Ebb and Flow. Feel like I should have had the shades out for that one, but it's okay. Hey! Familiar with this one, possibly. Maybe. Hey, thank you, Forbidden Fruit 73. Appreciate you. Maybe just dance this into the spotlight. Little closing track goodness. Dude, Franz Ferdinand are just the bee's knees. I love that you kept the vibe somehow rolling perfectly on that, Jason, coming out of Black Mountain. Hey, Ribcage. Good to see you, dude. Thank you for dropping one in the queue. Hey, Machine Gun Philly. Good to see you, dude. Thanks for coming out. We're going to do a free request here in a moment, guys, so don't worry if you've been waiting. After, not this one, after the next one, we will. The last thing that Franz Ferdinand put out, it's been a couple of years. I mean, they did put out Hits to the Head, and that had some new songs on it, so I guess it's only been like a year. maybe 2. I love how like drivey that bass is. Just makes me want to move. Nick McCarthy's guitar is always on point. I miss Nick in this band big time. I actually just I was going through some older Song Exploder episodes that I'd never listened to before, and I watched the one on Take Me Out, Franz Ferdinand. I thought it was really interesting insight for sure into early Franz Ferdinand. I did, Rick, I did. I shuffled through a handful of their songs from their This Is TV on the Radio playlist, and I've actually really enjoyed the one that I saved last time that you sent in. Will Do. I've listened to that Rona track several times too, at Loose Ends and Salad by Blonde Shell. I feel you on that, Nick. At least not anything super noteworthy. Not a ton, at least. Check out Swiss Army Wife, though, if you're looking for something, Nick. Check out Medium Gnarly. It came out earlier this year. Franz Ferdinand, always a classic, Jason, for sure. Outsiders. Oh, God. Okay. Let's talk about the Smile concert, right? We haven't talked about that. Yeah, I went to go see. Sorry, I don't know how that slipped my mind. It must have been a long week. July 4th was this past week too. What? That just slipped by. No, we went to Asheville, North Carolina, to go see the Smile. Tom York, Radiohead side project. Johnny Greenwood, Tom Skinner, Tom York. They were majestic, breathtaking. I would say probably somewhere in my top 10 shows that I've been to. I was spellbound, as was Hannah. We both had a fantastic time. May have been a little extra elevated, but it definitely worked out, if you catch my drift. It was a vibe and a half and then multiplied by 1,000. They expanded a lot of the songs, the arrangements. It got a little much in places, I feel like, with just like how much they would jam or riff on one thing. But for the most part, they kept it in line. And for a trio with the occasional saxophonist popping in, I mean, they really laid down the law. The Heat situation, though, that you guys were asking about, it was rough. I will tell you that. So, for anyone who didn't know, last week I got an email from Ticketmaster saying that the venue in Asheville's AC units had all basically stopped working. Like 9 out of 10 had failed. I had to look into it a little bit more, and it's this huge thing. It's at the Harrah's Cherokee Center, except, you know, it's kind of like venues who are like, we're a center, we got this huge space, but we also have an orchestra. The Smile concert was in the orchestra part. And the orchestra area was supposed to, I think, have 3 AC units working, and there was no air conditioning in the building. They had turned on one in the front that worked, sort of, and they blasted it before the show, but they couldn't have it on during the show, I guess, because of the noise. So they blasted it before the show, hoping some of the cool would stay, and it kind of did, but it also kind of didn't. And I felt bad because even though there were seats in the venue, a lot of people, like, I saw a decent amount, like probably a few dozen, at least in my area, like I saw leaving within the first, like, 8 songs. And that sucks. Like, I definitely had to sit down a few times, and they were giving out free water and stuff, so it was nice that at least we had that. They did the bare minimum, right? And they gave us little fans to cool ourselves off with, blowing around hot air. How nice. The free water was the only good perk. Everything else, other than the Smile, was kind of shitty. But it was worth it. We spent the night in Nashville, had a great day there. The next day, we spent a decent amount of the 4th there, and it was fun. So don't regret it. The Smile were amazing. I sweated a lot at the show and in general. But no AC in an auditorium that's sold out, it sucks. But I was in the lower part. I was not too far from the stage. I felt really bad for the people like up around the edges, like, because heat rises, you know? So I'm sure that was absolutely miserable. But damn, the voice crack. That's how good the Smile were. It's making my voice crack. All right, Ethan Thomas, let's see what we've got here. Geese, Mysterious Love, and after this one, I haven't forgotten, we're doing the free request. So go ahead and get your requests in now. Please don't spam, but and if you've already gotten picked once or you've already sent in a song, leave this to everybody else. I mean, definitely, Rick. It would be hard to disappoint me considering they don't have like so much material yet that a ton of stuff is getting left out. They played Thin Thing early on, and that was so good. It was before I got too tired so I could dance and headbang my head off. Me and Hannah were dancing to that one. Skirting on the Surface was amazing, too. I'm going to rewind this here, sorry. Damn. Okay. Kind of like how raucous this sounds so far. Damn, I really like this. It's got like almost like a classic melody to it, but it's just like off the walls. It's a save, dude. And this came out this year, too. Woo! No Radiohead songs, but they teased a couple of riffs, if you know what I mean. Johnny and Tom did. It was nice to hear that incorporated. I can't remember what songs they were teased into, but there were a couple of things in there that were like, all right, I know what they're doing. Damn, all right, that was Geese. I literally, earlier today, on the way home, there were geese crossing the road, and I had to stop. So maybe that was some sort of proverbial sign that there were going to be geese in the chat tonight coming to bless the timeline with some new music. Yeah, I saved that one. Mysterious Love. This is off an album called 3D Country that came out June 23rd. So this is super fresh. Thank you, Ethan. Good stuff. All right, now it's time for our free request before we get back to the queue. Last call for paid requests. Hit up Streamlabs, top link in the description or the pinned comment. Last chance. All right, here we go. And stop. All right. I landed on Machine Gun Philly, Foo Fighters, The Glass. All right. We're going to play a preview of this one since I landed on it. But since this is probably well known and that I know it already, I am still going to pick another one. So we're going to listen to part of The Glass. This is off of the new album. But I'm going to pick another one too. We'll listen to the first chorus. Hold on.
But I see my reflection in you, see your reflection in me. How could it be? How could it be? There is something between us.
Lighters out.
Between me
Big lighters, okay? Mine's bigger than yours.
There is something
Good stuff. No, you're good, Philly. There's no criteria specifically or anything at all. Since I know the song, you know what I mean? Like, and I know a lot of people probably do too. But great stuff. Definitely a great album too. But here we are. All right, let me pick another one here. Going back through the chat and free request and stop. All right, I landed on Rihanna Snyder, SYML, Clean Eyes, or Break Free. Okay, so we got options. I like options. What do we think? Clean Eyes, Break Free reminds me too much of Ariana, unless it's a cover. All right, here we go. Damn, 12 million monthly listeners, and yet I've never heard of this dude.
Yourself in a room full of broken glass. Blood on the pieces you can't put back. A little white light in the sea gone black. My head is the room in the rooms full of broken glass. You can change me, can you save me? Oh, clean eyes, breaking my heart in all the right ways, and no, I don't mind. Clean eyes, oh, clean eyes, breaking my heart and breaking my chains, and I don't know why. Clean eyes.
Straight to jail indeed, Alec. Arrest me, officer. I need a new ARTV hat. My other one is so beaten and bruised, but the company that made it went out of business, so...
Check the lock on the door 3 times. Can't put my faith in what I can't describe. I'm a cynic, I told you. I don't believe.
I haven't heard it yet, Ascension. I will, though. Don't worry. New album in October from the Chemical Brothers. For sure, another Sunday mood indeed. Yeah, I never heard of this artist before, but this is nice enough. I'll give it a light thumbs up. It's interesting. Apparently, I haven't heard Lana's most recent album, but apparently, I don't even know if you just say it like Simul or if it's literally just rated out SYML. But apparently, they were featured on Paris, Texas, a song on Lana's most recent album. Did you know that there's a tunnel under Ocean Boulevard, which I've heard actually good things about, even from people who don't like Lana all that much. I've never really been a fan, much at all. You probably know that if you've watched my channel for any amount of time. But I'll probably give it a chance before the end of the year rolls around. All right, going back over to the queue. For our finale, it looks like, for the evening, we've got tracks that have been sent in by Ebb and Flow, Forbidden Fruit 73, and Ribcage. Again, last call if you want to send something else in. I haven't heard the new Swans album, but I don't know. Maybe to the new one. Like, I'm not opposed to it. It's just like, would it be an odd place to start, I wonder? To start again, to start anew. All right, so this is by Dean Blunt, Lush. Ebb and Flow said Dean Blunt is a versatile artist covering an array of styles from hip-hop, dub, reggae, noise, ambient, and rock. This is the opener from his 2014 cult classic, Black Metal. Okay.
Because I know you be blind. I told you stay out of it, and everything you see, stay out of it, and everything you hear, stay out of it.
Related to James
You'll never
Blunt?
know it's me.
Nope, just an actual one. Just an actual Blunt related to.
Everything you see.
I'm related to this rolling paper.
Everything you hear, I never saw you leave. You never saw me.
I really kind of like that there's sections of this song that feel like they've kind of stripped out some of the, I don't know, like it's like the opposite of overproduction, you know what I mean? But it's not really lo-fi either. Hey, thank you, Jordan. Thank you for sending one in. I thought that was really nice, and that's an album opener too. That's kind of got a magical quality to it in a way. I'll say thumbs up. I thought it was interesting. Dean Blunt. Yeah, we actually talked about the Trophy Eyes record earlier. Earlier in the stream, that is. Yeah, I've heard the whole thing several times. Hannah is a pretty big fan of it, and I'm a little bit more cool on it. I like some songs, others not as much. I think it's a little bit inconsistent. That's all. But I still think there's a lot of good in there. All right, Forbidden Fruit 73. What have we got here? Feel It All and Nothing by Eliza and the Delusionals. All right. I've enjoyed some of their songs that I've heard on stream in the past. I really like her voice. My stream was double playing in the background. My bad. That's my fault, guys. Oh, hey, Kyle. Thank you, dude. Been there. Head on the bathroom floor. Oh yeah, Epilogue was gutting track from the Trophy Eyes album. I really like Life in Slow Motion. That's probably my favorite song on the album. Alkaline Trio ranked? I'm gonna say unlikely. I'm not like that huge of a fan to the point where I think I would do that as an undertaking. But I never say never, you know? This has got a really nice, kind of chilled out, mellow indie vibe to it. Some tasty licks here on top of it for the solo, too. A Foo Fighters updated rank? Maybe, with Medicine at Midnight and the new one, but here we are. Damn. That line alone might have just gotten me to say that. I like that. It kind of tied the whole song together for me. Just those moments where it's just like, I don't know. those sad moments in life, or those moments of like loss or just total numbness or whatever, and it's just like sitting there somewhere, whether it's your room, the bathroom floor, or whatever, and then just like listening to that album alone. I'm not really a huge reader, so what? And by not really, like I'm definitely not. I'm the wrong person to come to for books. I'm sorry. I have been listening to Bryan Cranston's audiobook. I'm kind of I'm boring. I listen to mainly read or listen to mainly like autobiographies and stuff. Good stuff there from Eliza and the Delusionals. Oh, wow. Captains of the Sky by... Is this Sky Sailing? Man, this is an Owl City side project that I haven't thought about in a while. This, I believe, predates... Like, the project itself predates Owl City, even. John, we need to read. Walter White does a children's book club seminar. That's kind of where I'm at, Philly. For like, I mean, not just music, but like, I mainly read I read a lot of like musician memoirs and stuff like that. Like, I'm reading Ben Folds' right now, and I'm listening to Bryan Cranston's. It is basically Owl City. It's just Adam and another guy. Ribcage, you were right when you said, I know you've heard this, but I need to make sure the chat does too. Yep. Captains of the Sky. I like the whimsical vibe of it. Did I like the 2 new tracks by The Main? Blame, I thought was pretty middle of the road, but I like How to Exit a Room a lot. Yes, 10 times, Nunez. Book report coming tomorrow on your desk. Just like you asked for. It really doesn't sound that different from Owl City. Like, I think that a lot of people's question is like, what differentiates the projects? And I can see where that would come from. I think basically, Sky Sailing didn't actually get like a full public push until after Owl City had taken off, and then they were like, hey, we've got this album that was recorded in 2006, like Ribcage noted in the chat, so let's, put out these shelved tracks. I think that's kind of what happened, and if my guess is correct, it's kind of like Sky Sailing kind of navigated Adam towards what he was thinking about doing for a solo project, and that's why Owl City sounds similar to this. Yes, there is, Jason. I actually covered it. I put out a video a couple of weeks ago on Beyond about like the kind of like roasting the worst merchandise, part 3 band merch, and we talked about Ronnie's book there. Instead of the Bad Girls Club, it's the Bad Books Club with Ronald. Dirty Honey. Kyle, what do we got here? Some more local talent from the Albany, New York area. The singer Mark LaBelle is from here originally, but moved out to LA and formed Dirty Honey. I know some Dirty Honey. I would guess that it's a ghostwriter for Ronnie's book. I just cannot read books like that. It takes me like a year to read a book sometimes. Why do good girls like bad books? That's one of life's questions, man. The book club, where we only read Ronnie's, the epilogue, the opening chapter, and that's it. And we dissect every word every Sunday at 7. Definitely has that kind of collapse. I don't know, like kind of like 80s leaning hard rock feeling to it. It's a little generic for my liking. The bass was a standout, though. Their bassist was working it back there. But I'm going to have to offer up on that. All right, it looks like we've made it to the end of the queue tonight. Jordan has sent us Color in Me by... We're about to find out. But Jordan said, my Spotify Discover Weekly gives me some real gems. Hope you're having a nice evening. I am. I've had a lot of good music in my life tonight. Thank you guys for all of it. Vukovi is who this is by. I'm thinking of Color. When I recently bought In Color by Jamie XX on vinyl, and the girl at the checkout counter, this was when we were on vacation back in June. The girl at the checkout counter thought I had the Trolls soundtrack on vinyl, and I was like, I didn't know what to say. I think I said something like, she was like, oh, is that the Trolls soundtrack? And I'm pretty sure I was like, you wish. Yeah, just this Trolls 2 soundtrack, nothing else. Interesting vocal approach here with these kind of rising guitars, too. Cooler than me. Man, that would take me back. Kind of a wholesome feeling to this. I don't know why I say wholesome, but that's just how it's kind of how it's striking me. Damn, kind of an epic climax. It kind of feels like we're walking out of the halls of school one last time as a big old group. We're looking back, reflecting on the glory days and saying, no, we have to leave that in the past. It's just like a movie. I like it. It's nice. Damn. Thank you guys, by the way, for such a nice evening of music. I said, like, in the stream title, like, what the fuck should I listen to? I'm looking for some new stuff, and I found some new stuff. I got a decent amount of saves tonight. Some songs that I at least want to hear another time, you know, where I've got my full attention. I had saves from Vukovi, which is who that just was, Color Me In, Eliza and the Delusionals, Geese, Black Mountain, Amare, Monster Graves, Proto Martyr, and the Avalanches. So I've got some songs and potentially even more digging to do. So excuse me. We had some good stuff. Wait, last stream? Yes, we had one last Sunday. That was the first official one back after vacation. And the good news, we should be live next Sunday as well. We're on a roll. Sunday to Sunday to Sunday. We had some great stuff tonight, guys, for real. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, as always, for coming and hanging out, spending part of your Sunday evening with me, you know, good old John from ARTV and the gang, hanging out in the chat, doing our thing, listening to music, discovering music. Should have a couple of videos out this week, including a short, couple of long-form ones, like, you know, a couple of things on Beyond. Hopefully a new SOS, probably not this Sunday, but the one after that. Might be resurrecting a certain older show for an episode or two, because there's a couple of things I've wanted to talk about, but I won't say exactly what that is until I decide for sure and make sure that that's definitely happening. But anyways, I'm going to leave it at that before I ramble on and just keep talking forever into infinity. I'm going to go hang out with Hannah, watch some TV, watch the new episode of The Righteous Gemstones that comes out in like 17 minutes. So thank you guys. I hope you have a fantastic night. Thank you for the music. Thanks for hanging and chilling.